You know, when you go in front of that judge, right? You go in front of that judge for that bond here, and you got to say the right words. You got to say the right words or else your ass is going to be staying in jail. Some people like to get in front of the judge and compliment them for their beauty and their wisdom. And some people just ain't got time for shit. Like this guy.
You make whatever decisions you need to work out between your own selves.
Thank you.
You work it out between your own selves.
Alright, so we're going to start off right here. We're going to be jumping around. It's a 40-minute trial. 40-minute sentencing trial. I mean, I think y'all could imagine that because it's a judge. It's about to be sentenced. So, you know, there's a lot of litigation going back and forth. But Miss Hunter was convicted in October 2014 of a single felony charge having unlawful interest in a public contract. It's related to giving confidential documents to her brother, a juvenile court employee who was in the process of being fired. So she gave up some paperwork or something probably to help her little brother in a situation, possibly to not get fired. I don't know. I didn't dig too deep into the story, but that's what she's charged with. And let's find out what exactly she's about to get.
With regard to the issue in Prosecutor Dieter's letter about remorse, the reason why...
Let me stop it right there. Look, I stop it a lot. So this is her attorney, and he's about to address what the Commonwealth said, or the district attorney who's trying to prosecute her, said that she wrote a letter and there was no remorse at all in it. So he's about to explain why she didn't have no remorse.
There's not remorse is because she didn't violate this statute. I know that there's a conviction. I understand.
Let me rewind this. You got to look at their facial expressions as this is happening. Watch the judge's face after he says she didn't technically violate any kind of infraction, even though she was found guilty.
The reason why there's not remorse is because she didn't violate this statute. I know that there's a conviction. I understand what the courts have said about it, but under the plain language of the statute, she is not guilty of securing the authorization of employment, period.
And ladies and gentlemen, I believe this court case has already been going on for 4 years. I believe the sentencing has been continued or whatever they want to go through for 4 years. They know how to stretch a trial out for as long as possible so they can stay free.
I would ask alternatively that the court not impose or execute the sentence today because we are still on appeal of the habeas denial.
She's not happy with her attorney. I can tell. He's fumbling his words. Just look at her facial expressions. It explains everything. She wishes she could just, represent herself, but even she knows that you need proper counsel. Almost nobody. I mean, take it from her. Look at her. She's a judge, and she still hired counsel. What does that mean? Learn from these individuals. You need a lawyer, man. Pay lawyer goes a long way. But I'm going to reverse it one more time. Look at her facial expressions. When he's fumbling his words, she's like, damn, just let me take the stand. This guy ain't nowhere near on my level.
I would ask alternatively that the court not impose or execute the sentence today.
Look at her face.
Because we are still on appeal of the habeas denial in federal court. And we would ask the court to stay.
Now, this is the prosecutor, I believe. He's the one trying to smoke her damn boots, and damn, does he not look like Captain Smokey himself.
What she wants to do is write the law, and what she wants to do is play by her own set of rules right up until today. I mean, right up until this very moment. And that's the very attitude and the very conduct that put her in the predicament that she's in, and frankly has caused all this pain to her and caused all this turmoil to the community. That said, the case, correctly as has been said, has been tried. A jury has convicted her. I think it's time to impose a sentence.
Oh, man. So he really painted her as a rebel, I guess you could say. You know, do what she wants. She's the judge. She makes the rules and regulations when she wants to. And you know, I've seen a few videos of judges getting on the stand, and one thing that I've noticed is these fools need to humble themselves. They need to realize they're not a judge anymore, you know, and fall at the mercy of the courts. Not try to overwit or overpower the courts.
Mr. Singleton, Ms. Branch, if Ms. Hunter would like to say something, obviously she's more than welcome to say something at this point. It's up to you all.
So what they're about to do right now is a pretty tough decision with the defense team, but I think the judge already knows what he's going to do with her. Like I said in past videos, sentencing day is pretty much already planned out. They already got their paperwork. Most places they go by point system and guidelines and all that stuff, and they go by it. They can go above and under the guidelines of the sentence, and of course, but for the most part, these judges already know. It's lined up. When you go to sentencing, I mean, there really isn't much you can say or do to not get jail time if that was the plan to begin with, you know? But she's deciding whether or not she's going to take the stand and talk.
Just one moment.
Yes, sir.
Whose fake ass Oakleys is that on the desk? Looks like it's the dudes behind the white girl. He looks like a fake Oakley kind of guy.
Nothing further.
Okay, fine, thank you.
So she decided not to take the stand. He stood up, said nothing further, Your Honor. They rest, so I guess he's going to do his sentencing right now.
You take it in, they lifted their stay, they said, go ahead, court, proceed with the execution of the sentence. The defendant then appealed, filed a habeas corpus, and the federal Judge Black then stayed the execution of the sentence. After that, Federal Magistrate Judge Karen Likovitz reviewed the case. On May 9, 2017, she submitted a report and recommendation to Judge Black recommending that Hunter's petition for writ of the rule of law. In this case, the law certainly permits it.
Judge,
I believe Justice, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry to interrupt.
Damn, he interrupted the judge right before he was about to smoke her boots.
Just one second.
I feel like I'm watching the Super Bowl plays here. Like, what else can you say? He's about to sentence you. He already knows. What else is there to say? God, her career is ruined too, ladies and gentlemen. Let's not forget about that. She was a judge. You know how hard it is to become a judge? That shit went right out the window. Her brother better be cutting her grass and doing her laundry for the rest of her life. That's for damn sure. What are they talking about? What could they be talking about? Are they gonna reboot Third Rock from the Sun? Yeah, let's just talk a little longer. Maybe the judge will forget we're even here. Maybe he'll think it's just a civil suit. Any day now. Any day now. Ah, she's about to take a stand now.
What are we doing here, Mr. Singleton?
I'm sorry, Judge. Tracy,
I gave her an opportunity to speak, and that was turned down.
Hold on, this girl just did the craziest shit I've ever seen. I don't even remember seeing this when I watched the video the first time. She literally just got out of her seat and took the stand without even asking the judge or nothing. Placed her cell phone right there, bam, bam. Who does that? Judge is like, whoa, hold on, I've already given you a chance to speak, Chief. Listen to this shit.
It's not being offered now. Please have a seat.
So you're denying my right as a defendant to address the court?
Ma'am, please have a seat.
I just want to make sure. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
She ain't gonna do nothing about that. He gave you the option. Look, she's trying to clarify it, put it in paperwork, maybe try to sue him later. I don't know, but damn, that dude just... Hey. He said, I gave you the option, and he did. Okay, he did. I watched the whole video. This is a 40-minute video. I'm not about to sit here and let the whole thing play out for y'all, but he did. He said, would you like to take the stand? She denied it. And that right there just shows you how disrespectful and how powerful in her mind she thinks she still is. She just got straight up and took the stand without even asking the judge. That lawyer of hers is probably like, man, you ain't paying me enough to deal with this bullshit.
The record should reflect again, you were offered an opportunity to speak, and you turned that down. I'm required to, by law, and if you violate any of the conditions of the community control, come back in front of me. I will sentence you to 18 months, the Ohio Department of Corrections. It is a felony of the 4th degree.
Community control is just other words in different states, I believe, for probation or parole. So
the conditions of the community control are real simple, as indicated in the judgment entry by Judge Nadel. Number 1, you pay the cost of these proceedings. Number 2, you are to not violate any laws. Number 3, you are to do 6 months in the Hamilton County Justice Center, credit 1 day. Mr. and Ms. Deputies can take her away.
Oh, she knows what that meant. 6 months in jail, credit 1 day. Let's see it. Will she lock up like a damn 2x4? Mom, how was your day at work today? Was it crazy? Did you see anything crazy? Not much going on today, honey. Did see a judge lock up like a 3x6. She ain't even standing up, man. Damn. She can't believe it. Wide-eyed like hell now. Damn, 6 months in jail for that judge. You know she can be in SAG, in her own cell, might have a jacuzzi in it, who knows? I don't know, but she probably gonna file some kind of paperwork, and she's already out now. I'm sure this is an old video, but still, you know, she ain't gonna have nothing to worry about in that damn jail. Nothing. Not one bit. They ain't gonna let nobody get near her. She's gonna have a relaxing 6 months to think about everything that she's done and to think about how she's going to rebuild her life. That's what's going to happen. And everything's behind her now. She can move forward. But it's still a horrible situation to think that you worked your whole life for a career and it's wiped out in just a few short moves.